right, what's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of the Run Those Games podcast. You know what I mean? We coming in this motherfucker hot today. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna go ahead and play the song real quick, cause this energy we on today. You feel what I'm saying? So we gonna go ahead and let's play real quick.
Everything y'all did.
And
My shoe game.
Can't touch that shit.
Bitch that hollering about fuck me. No,
Fuck that beat. Fuck that beat. You don't wanna holler about fuck me.
that wasn't even what I was on, yo.
fuck that bitch. Bitch that hollering about fuck me.
Cook foot, baby.
Fuck that bitch.
Biatch. Alright. Now, what's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of the Run Those Games podcast. Appreciate everybody coming through today. We are on episode 65. Woo, it feels good to be on this episode. Now, somebody
say it feel good to be alive.
Somebody done caught the itis for another podcast in a row. One's in jail, trying not to get doo-doo thrown on him, and one's out there being a dad and whatnot. So, shout out to them. But, I still got my other co-hosts with me. Now, one of my OG co-hosts is infamously known for having hot takes by completing total accident, as well as not playing these games. And on top of that, being the biggest nigga in the damn group, as well as one of the most funniest. Big games, everybody. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I appreciate the compliments, but I will not be slandered about not playing these games. I will not be slandered. I do not accept that title. But hi, welcome to the stream, welcome to the podcast, all that good stuff. Yeah, we out here. I'm ready to talk, man.
All right. Yeah. And my other co-host has been in here consistently since adding him to RTG, as well as having one of the biggest egos, especially when it comes to 2K, claim that he is the only center that can play in his style. By far the funniest thing I ever heard in my life. My brother from another mother, Rainbow Gamer.
Yeah, what's going on? It's your boy Rainbow Gamer back with another one, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We out here, we playing PUBG right now, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie Prof, he ain't here with me, you know what I'm saying? We PUBG Mobile out here, you heard?
Let's go ahead and dive in.
Nah, I'm definitely not streaming this. Doing the podcast right now.
But y'all playing PUBG Mobile?
Yeah, we on PUBG Mobile, baby.
And Big, you was just playing PUBG, what, 2 days ago, right?
Yeah.
Is this like a game that y'all feeling all of a sudden again? Or is this just something to do with
that was
I just didn't own it for a minute.
I'm gonna let it rock. Now, let's go ahead and jump to the topics at hand. First things first, one of the GOAT
I got shot.
Cartoons.
Wait, time out. Whoa, before we continue.
Oh, what you got?
PUBG's crossplay, so you could hop on your PC, you feel me?
Oh, it's crossplay?
But is it crossplay with console?
I don't know if it's crossplay with console. I know it's crossplay.
Hey,
I should have my PC by next month, so
we gonna have to see about that. And by
next week.
And by the way, folks, what y'all listening to is Biggie's latest beat.
Hey,
it is titled "Fell." It is an R&B trap soul type beat. I ain't gonna hold you. A man need to get on his shit and stop bullshitting. Big, get consistent, goddamn. Or you gonna have to fight me.
Hey.
Yeah. Nigga, this shit fire. That's why you got to see me. God damn it.
I appreciate the compliment, but I ain't fighting you, man. What with the compliments, but then, the threats and the slander, man. What's going on today?
Hey, man, I'm in the mood. But let's go ahead and jump on into it. Now, first off, let's go ahead and get into one of the GOAT. I don't know if you would have classified this as an anime. It's a cartoon overall, but one of the GOAT cartoons ever. One of the GOATs. Fight me on this. Samurai Jack is supposed to be getting its own video game. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get the trailer for y'all to watch on the screen below us. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and switch the podcast little screen right here. You see that? Y'all can't tell me that ain't hot. But first things first, dog. Samurai Jack. I have nothing but praise for this series as a whole. Mostly due to the fact that this is one of the, I'm not gonna say one of the first. I take that back. It probably is at least top 5, one of the first cartoon anime shows that I got hooked on. Hooked on. Like whenever, because I think it was on. Was it on Toonami? I think it was on Toonami. I think it was on regular Cartoon Network. Was it?
Oh, I think it might have been Toonami.
Hold on, what we talking about?
Was Samurai Jack?
Nope. What are we talking about?
Was Samurai
Jack
on
was it on
Samurai,
Toonami?
yeah. Samurai Jack was on Toonami, yeah.
Okay, so I'm not tripping. But yeah, dog.
Yeah, by accident.
Goated. Chill was goated. Like, you see my man Jack go through so much to accomplish one goal, and that's to kill Aku. And no one's stopping this dude. This motherfucker fought robots. He led a motherfucking army at one point. Like, Samurai Jack's just the GOAT. And I ain't gonna hold you, he had one of my personal most controversial episodes of Death Battle when he fought Afro Samurai. You dig what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about that. But here is
was you mad that he lost?
I was mad that Afro Samurai lost, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. It hurt. It hurt my soul. It hurt.
I'm gonna be honest. I never finished Samurai Jack.
You never did?
Nope.
You got number time. You ain't got number time.
I'm in the same boat.
It's fire. But
I did know that.
Here is the actual trailer for it. Now, Samurai Jack apparently didn't have a game on the PS2. It also had a fire-ass game that was on CartoonNetwork.com. This was back when you could go on your, like, on CartoonNetwork.com or, like, Nickelodeon.com, and there was actually video games there. And Samurai Jack had, like, one of the best games on there. But, like, look at this shit.
That Cartoon Network in general had the best PC game I had played as a kid. Because it was the first MMORPG that I remember ever playing.
Which one?
Cartoon Network had its own MMORPG that I used to play daily on our family computer.
I swear to God.
I swear, I remember it. I don't remember the name of it, but I remember playing it every day.
Dog, that's gonna piss me off. I feel like I know what you're talking about, but like it's just not clicking right now.
Cartoon.
Hold on, describe it again, Biggie.
Oh, look.
He said it's like an
Fusion Fall.
MMORPG.
That's what it is. Fusion Fall. That was an MMORPG.
Hold up.
That game used to be lit. It came out in 2009.
By the way, I actually hear Prof in the background. Tell him I said what's popping.
It ran off the Unity engine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about now.
That game was lit, yo.
Hey, what's going on, Adam? How you doing, family? That's Sauce? Oh, that's the homie Sauce. What's going on, folk? But, dog, I'm telling you, Cartoon Network back in the day had, like, the best games, like, when you had to go on their websites. I remember it was Cartoon Network, Disney, and Nickelodeon. But, like, Cartoon Network had variety because every TV show had, like, 4 to 5 different games. If you had, like, the Adobe, like, at my grandparents' house, like, they had, like, the Adobe, like, reader, like, media player and shit like that. Yeah. So, back, like, when 3D imaging, like, was just starting to, like, to come into, like, the forefront a little bit, I was playing all them games religiously. I remember Ed, and Eddie had a skateboard game. Fucking, there was the basketball joint. There was so many, like, fire-ass games. So, it was dope to see that they go ahead and getting in their bag right now and bringing back, or not even bringing back, but, like, basically showing love to Samurai Jack. Because he did end up having, like, a show that came out again, like a little reboot thing at one point that kind of retold the story, but, like, a different, like, art style. I'm here for it because the combat in this game, I ain't gonna hold you, look dope. I'm all about a hack and slash beat 'em up. It's gonna be on, you whore. It's gonna be on PS4, Xbox, Nintendo Switch. So this could be a cop for my Nintendo Switch, but it's also gonna be on PC too. So yeah, you know what time it is. That Teen Titans fighting game was a wave. Hey yo, facts. That was another fire ass game. But what are y'all thoughts on the Samurai Jack game?
Like I said, never finished the series, so I'm here for it. I'm always here for shows that we grew up watching, or just characters, cartoons and shit. Getting a good game, it's because it's not like how it was in like 2013 or farther back, where anytime you heard a movie or a TV series was getting a game, you knew it was going to be garbage.
Woo! Talk about it.
You don't buy that game.
Talk about it.
Like, remember Avatar had a game, yo? Like, the blue people, that shit. Yo, they made a video game for that.
They did. And it's crazy. I remember the reveal. They tried to hype that shit all the way up.
Exactly. And everyone knows, for the most part.
Movie games are trash.
Yeah, but when you see something like a movie or a TV series get a game and it looks at least decent, I think that should be supported so that we let companies know this is what we want right here.
Right. It looks like a
Like,
hack and
this look
slash beat
high.
'em up. Like this looks like a hack and slash beat 'em up, and
Yeah, this doesn't look like it'd be too like complicated, but I'm not, like I said, I'm getting tired of games. Like, not every game needs to be super skill based, and not every game needs to be what's it called, an RPG or something. You don't have to always have
an open world.
Yeah, open world, leveling system, all this side stuff. Sometimes sometimes a game just needs to be fun then. It doesn't need to be a game that lasts me all year. Not every game needs to be played all year round.
Right. I could
Trying
be
to force
cool
games
with,
to be played like that kills your game.
I could be killed. I'd be killed. I could be cool with like a solid like 8 to 10 hour game sometimes, where I'm just all like, all right, here's the story. Here's how I get from point A to point B. Cool. As long as I have fun doing it, and that's what this game looks like. It's aiming to do. Point A, point B. Your whole objective, kill a coup. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Rambo, what you think about the Samurai Jack game, my G? Alright, good talk, good talk. Alright.
Hey, wait. What happened?
I said, what you think about the Samurai Jack game?
Oh, that Samurai Jack game? Yeah, that's day one.
Day one?
I don't care. You got to support these games. That's day one.
I feel this.
You gotta support them when they look hot.
But here's the thing, though. This coming out at the perfect time, though, because it says summer 2020. We know, as gamers, the summertime is a drought for real.
Ain't shit coming out in the summer.
It's a drought physically, mentally, emotionally, dog. That shit depressing.
Ain't no games coming out. Ain't no games coming out. It's new consoles coming out. I'm buying that Samurai Jack game, bruh.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with all that because it looks fun. Like I kind of like the art style of it. Like it's just different. Like I could fuck with it, and especially because I think that it does have like the original voice actors as well. Nigga, look, I'm pulling up on everybody. I'm with shits.
I'm with all that.
I'm with all that. Now, next topic at hand is y'all remember the good times of Guitar Hero and Rock Band and things of that sort. You know,
that was a good time, but a dark time. Yeah.
Okay, explain why it's a dark time while I go ahead and pull up this this trailer real quick.
Explain why you think it's a dark time. Because during that time I was playing the violin and stuff. So when those games was coming out, yeah, I already knew finger placement and all that. So I was big knife.
Right.
But at least for me, it was a dark time because those are the only games.
Okay.
The only games I could get.
Now, were you on the Wii? No, you had the 360, didn't you?
I had a Wii.
Oh, so you're playing that on the Wii?
Yep.
I don't know why.
And we only had a Wii at the time.
I don't know why if it was just me, but like the Wii ain't hit the same like when it came to them like Guitar Hero like as the 360. I don't know why, but to me this ain't hit the same.
I'll never know because I only played it on the Wii. I had fun on it, but all the other games that came out on the Wii were like half-assed versions of the games that came out on like 360 and PlayStation. Like when Sonic Unleashed came out, shit was ass on the Wii.
Right.
I had to play it because that's all I had.
I feel that. And it's probably because like the Wii, as far as like hard or like software goes, I would assume, or hardware. Yeah,
it wasn't as strong.
It wasn't as strong. Whatever. It's probably why I didn't hit the same because like it looked so dramatically different. That's probably why. Like my memory of it, because I remember my boy Christian, shout out to Christian. He actually had a Wii before he got a 360, and he had Guitar Hero on it. And I remember playing on it, and I was like, "This shit don't hit the same." Granted, he was better than me at it, but it still didn't hit the same. I had 360. I was better. I don't care. Fight me.
I had to play Sonic Unleashed on the Wii. Didn't hit the same as it did on console. On Xbox 360. I'm so glad when I got one, I played it on Xbox 360. That game was so dark time because that's when they killed Sonic. To be honest, was on the Wii because it was Sonic Unleashed, Sonic and the Secret of the Ring. It was that one. They had the little medieval Sonic. Like, yo.
Yep, I remember medieval one vividly because I got that one for free.
It was a dark time. And I played all 3 of them shits.
You, RG, are a trooper. COD
I
on
was
Wii
a
wasn't
Sonic
the same.
fan.
Hey, yo, Sauce.
People really played
big
that over there
facts.
too.
Again, my boy Christian, we was playing Modern Warfare 2 on the Wii. And he had the nunchuck and the little gun thing. Oh my god, that was such a pain in the ass. He was actually good. Like, he was actually able to get a nuke off that shit. I was happy to get a UAV. That
We
shit
talked
was...
about this before. I was on YouTube one day and it got recommended to me, and it was top 10 trick shots of the week on a Modern Warfare 3 on the Wii.
Mhm.
I was like, yo, people really do this over here. Yo, like, this does not look fun.
It is really a thing, and it was really a thing, and people was really doing it.
I'm so glad I didn't do that. Like, I stopped after the Sonic games. I didn't take no more abuse after that.
He was like, nah, I ain't about to do this to myself. Well, although for Biggie was a dark time, most of us do remember Rock Band and Guitar Hero. Rock Band was especially dope, and I'm not gonna say it was only better in the aspect of you could have your friends play with you, like actually have a band, because you had the drums, the guitar, the bass, as well as the microphone. Guitar Hero was better because it just had better music altogether, like better songs and shit like that.
I found out about Purple Haze on Guitar Hero. That shit was amazing.
They had 1, 2, 3, Rock the 80s. I actually had almost all of them, because I had Rock the 80s, the Aerosmith one. I just didn't have Metallica or the latest one. Those were like the last two I did not get, but I had all the other ones. But Rock Band was definitely dope, and then DJ Hero was also fire, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We go down an entire rabbit hole about those games.
They had a hot play. That DJ Hero had the hottest playlist.
Dog, me and you talked about this. The Through the Grapevine Feels Good mix. Goated. I have never heard nothing like that. That shit should not have went that hard. That shit should not have went that hard.
None of that should have went that hard. It's like, yo, this is a video game.
You mixed two opposite genres. Like, you had like alternative hip hop essentially, and then who was it? Marvin Gaye sang Through the Grapevine, right? Or am I tripping?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you put them together, and that shit, man, that shit hit different. But the creators of Rock Band are now coming back with another game, or with I guess a revamped game called Fusers. Knowing that this comes from the makers of Rock Band, I'll be honest with you, I actually have high hopes for this, because you know Rock Band was not a bad game.
I'm here for all games made by Rock Band creators. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Rock Band, in my opinion, was better than Guitar Hero. I don't give a damn what nobody say.
I can't say it's better than, but I only give it the edge because you could actually have like a full band. That's kind of what made it more fun. But being as I didn't have that
soundtracks
many
was better,
actual playability, it was better. But I like the soundtrack on Guitar Hero. I'm sorry. Guitar Hero put me on a good amount of music.
Guitar Hero, I want to say 1 or 2. It was probably 1, I think. Yeah, 1 wasn't that good.
3 put me on a good amount of music.
I'd probably say 1 wasn't that good only because they didn't have the authorization from the actual artists to like use like their voices and shit like that. Because I remember they had my favorite band, Avenged Sevenfold. They had, I think it was Beast and a Harlot, and I know that song word for word, and I know the exact cadences and all that shit. And they was missing some shit, like the tone, like the inflection. I'm like, hold up, who this? This ain't M Shadows. Fuck out of here. And then I ended up finding out, later on that's why Guitar Hero 3 and on, they actually got, the licensing and shit like that to actually have the actual artists and music. Yeah. So, yeah, this is Fuser. It looks like it's kind of going to be a DJ-esque type thing. They actually do have gameplay of it, but I don't know if I could. I'll probably play it. But Rambo says he's here for it. I say I'm here for it only because it'll give me something else to play and actually stream, and it'll be fun.
Listen, man, Biggie don't play these games. It's okay, man. He the able.
I didn't say I wouldn't play this. What the hell? I didn't even give a response.
I was just playing, man. I'm wilding.
It definitely is. I ain't even say if I was gonna like it or not. Man, I'm broke, so it's not like I can really play these games.
I mean, I will say though, if it's kind of like Rock Band's version of like Guitar Hero, I'm definitely gonna be here for it. And it would be kind of dope if you could actually, I'm not gonna say learn how to fully produce and shit like that, because that in and of itself is like a skill that like I would want to learn and acquire, but I'm gonna have to actually like dedicate an amount of time that I probably would not be able to amount and dedicate to like this type of game right here. But if you could like make sure like you're on track, shit like that, that would be kind of cool. They actually do have 3 minutes of gameplay of it, compliments by IGN, and it does look like you're actually combining music. Oh, you actually are combining music. Yeah, so it looks like you're combining music or whatever and trying to like basically rock the crowd and shit like that. And by the hold the fuck up. So if my eyes do not deceive me, so they have LMFAO,
Oh, they have a DJ?
Post Malone, Lizzo, Lil Nas X, I'm here for it, Lady Gaga, J
Hey.
Balvin, Fatboy Slim, Blue Oyster. So you're basically mixing music and shit like that, and basically trying
Oh,
to
so
make a
you're a
track.
DJ.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. They got 50 Cent, Billie Eilish, The Chainsmokers, The Clash, Imagine Dragons, Migos, Smash Mouth, Warren G
Oh,
and Nate
yeah.
Dogg.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'm going the
yeah.
wrong way.
so it looks like what you're doing is you're basically taking specific elements from like these albums or whatever, and basically trying to make
Oh, they got the stems to this shit? They go, what? I
Trying
wish
to
I had the
control my
stems to
plan.
some of these beats.
Yeah, dog. If this is what this game was about to entail, I am definitely here for it.
Because, like, you could, like, mix. Because I've definitely heard certain.
I'm stuck in the
It
room.
was a song I had on when I had the Android, I had it on my phone. And they definitely took the vocals, 50 Cent in the club, and they put it on some more upbeat shit, and that shit was hot as well.
I'm running, man.
Yeah, this looks like something that might have to get copped. I ain't even gonna hold it. I'm gonna wait and see till they drop some more news on it, but I'll definitely keep your eye out.
Depending on how much music they got and how diverse the catalog is.
I mean, they got Lil Nas X and they got 50.
Listen, at the end of the day,
but they still have
if
to
I
get all
can't
that
play,
stuff
if I
cleared.
can't play with my niggas online, I really don't care.
That is a good point.
I will also say you have to remember it's all that stuff got to get cleared, and a lot of these artists nowadays ain't it's just like yeah, sure.
Well, I'm assuming because I think it's developed by I'm assuming they got some type of bag with them to actually support. You know, to get something clear.
I definitely know that they ain't doing this without having some money already on them. But I'm saying their catalog could be smaller than what we expect because of some artists or some companies are going to ask for a ridiculous amount for just like a couple songs.
Well, a majority of the time, it's not even like new artists or artists that we came up with that's asking for anything that's like ridiculous. Majority of the time, like they'll even tell you it's always like the old shit that takes 10 years to get cleared because they're like, no, we need this percentage, we did this, that, and the third. It's like, motherfuckers don't even know your song until we sample it.
Exactly.
But we gonna have to wait and see on this. There's also another game in here that I'm actually trying to find called I think it's called Project GG or something like that.
Yeah, I seen that in the notes.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find.
I think I can make it.
Let's see, Project GG. Yeah, I don't even know anything about this.
Or not.
all. I don't even know anything about this game at all.
What game?
Yeah, Project GG. Here we go. This is about to come a shocker to all of to us as well as y'all. Apparently, it's developed by Platinum Games, who has a decent track record of video games. Give y'all a couple. Hold up. Yeah, excuse me. I kind of fucked up my pinky work today.
So over here always getting hurt.
Platinum Games developed Bayonetta, one of my favorites, Nier Automata, Astral Chain, The Wonderful 101, Vanquish, apparently one of the Metal Gears.
Alright.
Metal Gear
Was
Rising.
it one of the newer ones?
OG, by the looks of it.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, the first one.
Alright.
So, Metal Gear Rising, Revenge, Bayonetta 2. They would have had Scalebound, RIP.
Yeah.
Anarchy Reigns, Transformers Devastation, Infinite Space, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2016 one that didn't do too well. Star Fox, Bayonetta. Hold up, Bayonetta 3's not even out yet. So apparently they're
So
working
I'm
on
guessing
Bayonetta
that's what
3.
they're working on that one.
Yep. Bayonetta 2 Special Edition. I think they even worked on the core game that didn't do too hot. But even then, essentially this company has games that are hit
They
or
got
miss.
games.
Yeah, they have games that are basically hit or miss. If you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't type games. Or just games where it's kind of like, y'all could have did better. But this game, I
Show
will
me.
I will have to basically see what is it's about. Is this Whose Nature's Revenge? I ain't gonna hold you. Even though it's a trailer or whatever, if this is an actual like in-game type of like cutscene, they got a bag. Because this does look good. If this is actually like an in-game like cutscene, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. My whole
I'd like to
question
know
is,
more about it.
yeah, my whole thing is I need to know more about this if I'm a giant who's basically whooping ass, or if I'm trying to work my way to some things. Because right now, this trailer doesn't really show much of anything to me personally. Like, we see a dude
Also,
who
I
has...
don't like how they got that dog scared.
Tell me that
I'm
dog
not
wasn't
here.
scared.
I'm just not here for all this dog stuff, man. Like I don't like seeing dogs scared, man. You feel me?
No, I don't feel you.
I don't like seeing dogs scared, man.
Dog and get
I
crunched.
just don't. It didn't get crunched, but it almost did.
The punch
I
is...
don't like it.
I said the punch. The pooch is good. Hold up.
He didn't get crunched, but like it was a close call
Hey, yo, you need to relax.
because his leash got stuck, man.
Hey,
His
yo.
owner left him. Woo. His owner said, "Fuck this dog," even though he can technically run faster than me.
Again, that dog might be able to move faster, but it's not as agile. That dog can't hit a gate like I can hit a gate.
You seen a dog hit a gate?
Yeah, trained dogs. That dog ain't trained.
That dog is small. I was about to say, some
nigga,
dogs
yeah.
just realize I'm not really that short compared to this game.
But it says this is a powerful climax to the Hideki Kamiya superhero trilogy. So
Hopefully
apparently,
that is.
I'm about to actually look it up right now because this just threw me for a whole loop, and this actually came up on Google when I typed in HIDEK. So, so apparently this is the actual. He's a Japanese video game designer. So he was behind Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, Okami, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 1 as well.
Oh, so he's certified.
Yeah, Devil May Cry and Bayonetta alone had me like, oh,
He's certified.
all right. So if this is his, I guess his latest project, I'm gonna keep my eye on it. I'm definitely gonna keep my eye on it. But I myself need gameplay because this is all fine and dandy. It looks good, but I need gameplay. Now if it comes out during the summertime, then I might be more inclined to cop it. But as of right now, based off the trailer or anything like that, it shows nothing as far as a release date or anything. Now, apparently people who are actually well in tune with this game might actually know what's going on. And, you know, the whole story behind it. Me personally, I know nothing. Literally nothing. It just looked interesting. It looked interesting. And it's made by, or the main video game designer behind it has made literally two of my favorite franchises. So, I'll keep my eye on it, but I'm not going to sit there and be like, this is a day one, because I need gameplay. For all I know, this might look sweet, it might sound sweet, but it might be a bunch of BS.
Alright, I'm back.
So, I don't know yet, but I'll definitely keep my eye on it at the very least. At the very least, I'll keep my eye on it.
Hey, listen. In 2020, until these consoles come out, I'm buying everything.
You say you buying everything?
I'm buying everything.
Are you saving up for a console?
What I need to save up for a console for, and I got a girlfriend.
That's fucked up, man. You gonna make her spend the money on the console?
Hey, listen, if somebody got to take the L's, it's going to be her. It ain't going to be me. I took the dub on the PC. She got to take this L on this console.
That's what's up. She gonna play the console?
It's not fun. She'll have my old PS4.
Yo.
What?
You know.
Hey, listen, I didn't already tell her she's not even allowed to breathe on the PC. You think I'm going to tell her for an $800 console?
You think that? Wait, which one did you get in the PS5 or the Xbox X
Both.
series?
Well,
I don't think
both.
the PS5
The only reason I say both is because hold on. Well, no, I ain't even gonna say nothing yet because Boo got that on his notes. Hold on, I'll wait. But
I'm just
both.
gonna say
I'll tell you why later.
either of them
I'll tell you why later. Why I'm gonna
Funny.
get both.
All right.
I hope
Cool.
I don't have to get both.
Well, on to other things. We're just gonna basically keep going down the list. One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows launch trailer. Let me know first of all, my anime brethren. Tell me about One Punch Man if y'all interested in this. I don't probably even show the trailer.
It
Hold on,
is
say
the
that
anime
again.
that you don't necessarily like because I've told you about it. It's the guy who's overpowered just for the sake of being overpowered.
Okay.
It is the guy One Punch Man.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
The anime itself is hot. If you like literally everything else outside, I think you'd like it because everything else is like an actual like real shit's happening. It's an actual issue for the city and stuff. It's just he's so overpowered, it doesn't phase him.
Let me just say something. Saitama and Ichigo, and if I'm being honest, Goku, but more so Saitama and Ichigo are the two worst characters in anime of all time.
Nah,
Absolutely worst.
Explain your case, because now I'm interested.
do you mean worst main characters or just character in general? Because we talking about character in general. There's plenty of arguments against
I
that.
could honestly make an argument for both.
So let me get this straight. I'm just gonna say 10-10.
Hey, Chad, this is why I check out, because they watch more anime
All
than
right.
me.
So
10-10 or Ichigo. Which one is a better character?
I said crappy, not useless.
Sorry, that was just funny.
And 10's a pretty crappy character because of how useless she is. You have all these cool ass moves that do nothing.
But hold on. We didn't have this conversation before. 10-10 is definitely useless. But I'm telling you, Inu is way more useless.
Ino's actually done some useful things.
That's beside the point. We're not even talking about them two. Ichigo and Saitama are the two worst anime characters for me.
I'll say worst
of all time. And I'm gonna tell you why. And if you ain't already seen Bleach, oops, oh well.
I actually did see Bleach. But by the way, time out before we continue this, because I actually like hearing anime discussions. He said keyword, in my opinion. So all you weird nerds, hush your lips. Don't put all of us in that group. No.
Oh, nah. If y'all want some heat, y'all can come at me at Rambo the Prophet on Twitter.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I want all that.
Go ahead, my brother.
I want all that.
Go ahead, my G.
All right, so let me explain, yeah. Saitama is literally by himself is the most overpowered anime character of all time. There's nobody that touches him. But there is a close second that is just as annoying as him. And he has, how many Bleach chapters is it? Like 18?
Hold up.
I don't know.
And Bleach ain't even close to being done yet. They haven't even done the 1,000-Year War. But I digress. Ichigo.
They stopped working on the anime for a while.
Yeah, it's coming back too.
Yeah, Ichigo, it's finally coming back.
This nigga Ichigo turns into everything that he fights. Everything. Every single thing.
I'm not gonna lie, the Bleach story is kind of like some bullshit, just rambling. Yeah, you're a hollow. Oh, your mom was also a hollow, and your dad was also a soul reaper.
You skipping. The first 10 minutes of the anime. He gets into a fight with Rukia. Whether it's an actual fight, it is still a fight. She punched that nigga in the gut. They fought. What happened 10 seconds later? He turned into a Soul Reaper.
Like that. What happened?
And he turned into a
hollow. She put a binding spell on him that wasn't supposed to be able to be broke by normal humans. That nigga said, "Fuck all that. I'm gonna just break it myself."
Not to mention, they said in the original part of the anime,
He was not supposed to be able to have the powers that he has because he was not made a Soul Reaper the correct way. He's only a substitution Soul Reaper. So his level, English is hard, fuck you.
Right.
Is capped. It's capped. He's like, how can I explain? He's like Krillin. No matter how many times Krillin goes in the hyperbolic time chamber, he is capped. He can't go no higher. But somehow, in the first 3 seasons, which really only equivalates to about 4 months?
I think it might have been close to a year. Because Rukia was there for 2-3 months on Earth.
All right, so we'll say a year. Okay, we'll say a year.
Actually, no, you might be right. 3-4 months, because that whole saving her shit was a couple days.
Bullshit. This nigga has achieved the level that only captains and higher Soul Reapers can achieve. This nigga
he was out here taking. He definitely was out there going against one of the best squad captains.
He went against the most ruthless squad captain without a Bankai.
Nah, that's cap. He ain't go against the most ruthless. The most ruthless is the old man, who is honestly my favorite character because he's the most overpowered in the show, but he doesn't want to use his power.
He said this nigga's a god.
No, Woo. He is so overpowered. He does not pull out his sword, because if he does, he evaporates all the moisture in the air just by pulling out his sword.
Now that's fire.
That nigga smooth.
Yeah.
That nigga smooth. But he still, but see Biggie put big hype on him. But see, Biggie already know he's still not the strongest one of all.
Oh no, but he's definitely my favorite because he is so overpowered and he knows it.
Though. Let me see if you know though. Who the strongest of the squad captain? Like no cap, no holding back nothing. Who the strongest captain? Yeah.
This man is a substitute teacher.
What's his name? He's not. Are you talking about the one that's not a squad captain anymore?
No, he is definitely a squad captain.
I don't know.
Captain Hitsugaya, yo, is the strongest squad captain on the. This nigga is so strong. They have to keep him in a younger form. His power keeps him in a younger form because if he uses his full power, that nigga he becomes a full adult. That nigga go from 4 feet to 6 foot. Strong as shit.
He definitely is a grown man.
His power keeps him young. What?
He said this nigga's a god.
Dog.
I forget.
Beyond the god.
Ichigo's dad. I forget what hollow Ichigo's dad was fighting, but he thought his sword was small and that meant he was weak. He's like, oh, that's a very good evaluation you made, that I have a small sword, meaning I have a small power. Or I could be condensing my power because if I used it all and didn't keep it at bay, my sword would be as big as a skyscraper.
He really did tell him that, yeah. He really did.
That nigga said, nah, son, I'm a grower, not a shower. Fuck out of here.
But I agree Ichigo might be the worst main character in all of it.
See, and okay, so
not all of anime, and all of the most popular anime.
The only thing that keeps Saitama, I honestly say, the only reason I take Ichigo over Saitama as being the worst is because Saitama's show is just better. Ichigo's show is not as good as One Punch, man. It's honestly not. Ichigo is honestly surrounded. His main team, he's surrounded by a bunch of bums.
Yeah.
He surpassed Rukia in the first 28 episodes.
You hate to see.
He surpassed her brother at the end when he saved her.
You definitely hate to see.
I won't give him that.
I'll say he was same level. Because they definitely both almost died.
By the way, if you've been watching the trailer above, chat, and
yeah, that's pretty much Saitama. The way that they are showing him there, yeah, that's him in the show.
If I say those of you who are listening to this version, this trailer is basically showing him literally just punch everybody one time and killing them.
Oh, the only person that he's punched more than once.
If they really don't understand, let me put it like this: this nigga is Jaren on crack.
I don't know. He's worse than Jiren because Jiren actually like did a legitimate training thing.
Didn't he
They
get
was
his
kinda-
power
they-
by doing like 1,000 push-ups like a day or some shit like that?
He was doing 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 sit-ups, ran 100 miles. I think he said 100 kilometers, something like that, every day. And pretty much whenever he was at home, he didn't use the heater or air conditioning all year round. So he just always lived in the elements, did all that exercise, and apparently got that strong and lost all of his hair.
He is musty as hell, but okay.
Oh, big
But yeah,
facts.
he pretty much that guy the alien that they were showing right there with the pink hair.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's taken more than one punch, I believe, so far.
I think he took 2.
Now he took more than 2 because he did a series of punches in one of them. Like it was like a whole bunch of punches just really quick.
Okay.
But no one has actually seen him use his full power.
I already got a headache.
Pretty much no one's seen him use his full power. He's never really had to try against anybody. And his whole dream is to actually find somebody that's actually worthy of him using his full power.
I'm already irritated just by like, but okay.
But I will say the rest of the show, everybody else in the show, hot.
I still got a whole bag.
I would understand.
Like, I'm still watching Hunter right now.
Yeah,
Which, by the
I would
way, I
understand
like
if you didn't like him, but the rest of the show is hot.
Killua is my nigga.
Like I definitely like Hunter though. I will say I understand why people like are upset about. Isn't that Hunter's the one that isn't finished, right?
Did they finish it? I think it kind of
I
went.
can't remember.
I
don't
think
think
it's
they did.
finished, but like it was kind of like just a goodbye until later type thing.
Okay. Okay, so I won't feel
Because it
too
definitely
sad.
ended with like Gon and Killua going their separate ways.
Okay, so I won't be too sad then. All right, cool. I can live with that. I remember there was one like where like the shit like just keeps stopping.
Like it doesn't have like a definitive end.
Yeah, I can't. It's a real popular one too, and I can't remember it.
Uh,
I feel like it was Hunter.
you might be talking about My Hero.
And no, I know I'm not talking about My Hero because it was before that.
Hmm.
I have a feeling it was Hunter, but since you told me that, then cool, whatever. I'm still depressed about Hellsing. I'm never gonna get over that. I could talk about that anime all fucking day, but
This game right here. If the whole thing is you're just using Saitama, every fight is over in one punch.
well, it does come out this Friday. Actually, it comes out Friday. So
Not
for
buying it.
It's a cool concept, but unless they have like a multiplayer where like Saitama is pretty much banned, and you have to use all the other characters, it's not gonna be a very fun game.
I think that's just a
Hold on.
meme.
Is it a One Punch Man game?
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like it has all the other characters, so I'm hoping like for the online, it's just you can't use Saitama, but everybody else you can.
it
'Cause-
looks like a meme, and I hope it's just like a meme. Like they're kind of like just spoofing it a little bit. But if this just like he literally has to do one punch, like it's an immediate like charge. If you pay attention, like to like this little meter
If
thing
you
in the
watch
top.
the anime, everyone he beats besides the alien is one punch.
Well, I'm saying if you pay
Who's
attention, like to
putting out
like,
this game?
if you I don't know, I'll check in a second. If you check like right here in this like little corner thing, you see his shit's just charging up, and as soon as he hits him, it goes to 9 immediately. So, I don't know. As far as who's developing this game, bless you. Let me see.
Listen,
Look here, motherfucker. Y'all don't just tell me bless you again.
bless you.
Good.
Spike Chunsoft? Oh, published. Oh no, it's published by Bandai Namco, but it's developed by Spike Chunsoft. Never heard of them.
It look from the art side, it looks like the people that worked on that My Hero game.
Yeah.
Bandai, let me holler at you. If you put out a game and I'm coasting through the story,
I mean, that would
make
be the
one
game
time?
to do it for.
Don't you charge me $60 for that game? That game better be $12.99.
He knows it's gonna be the 6.
I don't think it's gonna be 60.
At most,
What-
at least I'm saying 30, but I'm willing to bet it's gonna be 60.
Yeah, I think it might be 30.
But speaking about not even speaking about it. But let's go ahead and talk about something that's actually not fully surprising entirely, but it might have some cap to it.
That game come out tomorrow.
Apparently, certain companies and panels will be pulling out of PAX East due to the coronavirus scare.
Hey, don't say that.
I mean, that's what they're claiming.
No. YouTube is taking people's stuff down for saying
Dead ass?
that virus. Dead ass.
The C virus, nigga.
Yeah,
They afraid of the CV. The CV, man. They afraid.
They dead ass taking down nigga shit.
And this is why people are always going, or not even slightly. People are going just to stream that type of fuck shit. But
Yeah.
compliments of the gaming Illuminati, shout out to them. More companies are pulling out of PAX East due to the C virus. You dig what I'm saying? It's gonna have even less of AAA game studio presence this year because of the whole scare or whatever. They're supposed to have the first public demo of The Last of Us 2. Along with Sony, Capcom will not be involved. The Monster Hunter Festa event, Square Enix. Basically, nobody who's supposed to be there, or a majority of people who are looking forward to actually go in there to see, I guess they are not going because of this scare. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Oh my god, why would you not go?" I kind of understand the fear of it.
But also call cap.
I'm also just kind of one of them situations where it's like, because I mean, I went to PAX East, what was it, last year, anyways, and I didn't see too many of those companies there anyway. So
real quick,
whatever.
that game is definitely fucking $60.
Oof.
Called it.
Big fucking oof.
Thank you.
So
Rambo.
let me say something about this
CV.
this CV shit. You know what I'm saying? This virus has been out forever, for a while, a long time. It's on the back of fucking Lysol bottles, dude. Lysol prevents that shit. It's on the back of a fucking Lysol can. Literally, it's on the back.
Wasn't it from motherfuckers not washing their hands too, or some shit like that? I remember it was just something very simple.
It started at a market, and and it was over in China, Japan. I think it was China. China or Japan or something. No, I remember reading about it. It's definitely started over there, but you also have to remember a lot of their diet, or part of their diet is raw fish.
All right, and once again, I'm still gonna tell you I call cap. And you want me to tell you why I call cap?
Why?
What's one of our favorite things to do? Yeah.
I don't know.
Get my dick sucked.
All right. What was we just talking about?
Gaming, washing our hands.
Before that,
cap.
Before that,
look here, I'm not gonna play the guess game. You better tell me.
We was talking about anime. Where did anime originate? Overseas, in that same area. Where do niggas like to hold conventions? Weirdo conventions.
We've seen it in the group DM.
Do niggas are known to not wash their ass at those conventions?
Somebody who's
What's
been
the
there
biggest
before?
way to make an outbreak of any type of anything? I would think it would be at one of them conventions.
As somebody who's been there before,
I looked it up. And you said it originated from a fresh market.
The market just so happened to be next to the Coliseum.
Sir, they eat raw fish, sir. That should already let you know. That is a possibility of what could happen. You eat raw food.
I'm not gonna put it all on the raw food though, because people over here do that shit too, and it hasn't broken.
No. I'm not saying it's only because don't eat raw food. Sushi, I'm pretty sure it's fire to a lot of people, but I'm saying that because it was raw food, it's not like you're cooking it, which gets rid if there's any bacteria that can get you sick. Cooking it gets rid of it pretty much. A lot of those germs and bacteria can't stand the heat.
What you got, Rambo?
a bunch of dirty niggas was in the same fucking area for a long period of time. Nigga, listen. Niggas is out here getting crabs off toilet seats. You think them niggas ain't passing? You know what? Let's move on, man.
I'm still calling Cap on that being the only reason why they're pulling out of
packs.
Reason. No, I'm saying Cap for the reason
He's
they
talking about
pulling
pulling
out
out in
packs.
general.
Yeah, because that's definitely a good reason and understandable. But let's be honest, these companies are getting tired of going to these public conventions.
It's not even so much as that. I would actually say that they're all starting to do their own thing. Because I mean, we didn't even touch on E3 and how many companies have pulled.
That's
out
what I'm saying.
E3.
Like they're like, we're not gonna keep paying y'all so that we can show up to a public convention.
E3 is definitely in 2 months.
And no one's gonna be there.
Because literally every company damn near has pulled out of E3. Like,
and they're starting their own little.
Yeah, because they're doing their own shit. They're getting directly to the consumer. Like it's no like the middleman. Like I'm not gonna say E3 like it was a whole middleman of sorts. It's kind of like
E3's the middleman.
No, E3 is definitely the middleman.
You would say so? I wouldn't only because
it definitely was the middleman for some years because if you wasn't at E3, you wasn't getting looked.
Okay, well I'll say this: it was the middleman at first, till like the internet started popping off. Because like once that happened, you could get a direct line to us, and we
once
just watch
started
your
live
shit.
stream. Once live streaming became more of a thing,
Yeah, because then we could like immediately watch it like the Nintendo Direct. What is it? The PCSX,
and then,
Xbox
and
has
you
like.
didn't have to watch it on TV anymore.
Yeah, like now we can just watch it on our phone, on the go, shit like that. So yeah, I'll give you all that. But yeah, E3 is like
E3 and like E3 and Spike TV. I remember at the time they definitely were the middleman.
Spike TV
they definitely were the middleman.
Or remember G4
E3 TV was fire.
I remember I had to watch E3 on Spike TV. They was definitely the middleman.
E3 TV used to be fire, yo. If you remember that channel, dog.
I don't think I got it.
No, that channel been gone.
Oh, what, Spike?
No, I mean like whenever it was out. I don't think.
Matter of fact, I don't even think it was called E3 there. I think it was called E4.
Oh, you're thinking about G4 TV.
Yeah, it turned into E3 TV.
Yeah, Sony is skipping out. Sony skipped out. I think Activision's not going there. Nintendo obviously isn't going. It's only going.
I think Xbox is the only one there.
It's only going to be Xbox. I think Ubisoft is still there, and like Bethesda. I think those are like the only
hey,
big.
Only two that you might care about.
Yeah, EA has EA Play.
Yep.
Listen,
they have their own day before it. It's technically EA Play at E3, but it's really
the only reason Bethesda is going is because if Bethesda announced that they were having an event for everybody to watch by itself, nigga, ain't nobody going.
You guys how many people
y'all already got us last time. We ain't
you guys how
gonna
many
do
people
this again.
Bethesda pissed off in one fell swoop?
Mm-hmm.
In one fell swoop.
Listen, Bethesda said one thing at their conference and completely made me want to cut it off. Biggie, you was watching it with me. I think Wu was there too.
Yeah, we live streamed it together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They said Elder Scrolls Online will now have dragons.
Will now have dragons.
No, I don't think I was there for this. I think y'all told me afterwards because I did not care.
You was definitely there.
Because we watched the Warframe one after.
Yes, it's on the group channel. You was definitely there.
Well, I definitely was not paying attention that much because I just remember y'all telling me they said that they will have dragons.
Because I remember like the trailer was fine. I'm thinking, oh, it's gonna be like a new expansion or some shit like that. Motherfucker said dragons.
And expecting niggas to get real hype over that.
Something they could have just did in a patch, low key. They said no, dragons.
Right.
They really fucking did.
Matter of fact, Biggie, you were definitely there because you was the one that said you could have just put this out in a pack. You said that live.
Yeah, if I said it, I said it, man. All right.
But let's go ahead and continue on. Lara Croft will be added into Brawlhalla. That's just like a little quick tidbit. I thought that was actually pretty cool because Brawlhalla is actually developed by Ubisoft. It's actually still obviously getting, some type of traction as a community for it because they constantly are adding people to it. Like they added like WWE stars, Rayman, Adventure Time characters, and now Lara Croft. So get into that, go ahead. But
It's
something
the
that we,
only game they haven't managed to mess up.
but something that we forgot to actually talk about or actually bring up in previous podcasts is the free games. So for PlayStation, your PlayStation Plus free games will be Shadow of the Colossus, obviously Colossus, and as well
The
as
shit get colossal.
Sonic Forces. So go ahead and cop those if you want to. Let me
I'm
go
definitely
ahead.
copping that Sonic Forces.
Let me see your games with gold for, and that is for March. As for games with gold for Xbox, y'all get Batman: The Enemy Within, Shantae: One Half Genie Hero, Castlevania: Lords of Shadow 2, and Sonic Generation. Yeah, have fun with all that.
So Sega.
I mean, the Batman was
Sega
cool.
must have hit them with the bag. Sega must hit PlayStation.
Batman is the
Microsoft.
coolest one out of all that. I already have Sonic Generation.
Enemy
But-
Within, the Telltale. You gonna play a Telltale game?
I'm not. I watch YouTube videos on it.
This nigga.
But
crazy.
out of all that, that's the coolest one.
No, it ain't. That's cat.
Which one do you think is the coolest one? 'Cause Sonic Generations is kind of mid. I've played it. It's mid.
Wait, Biggie plays.
It's still
game?
better than. It's still better than.
So we gonna stop this lie that I don't play these games. I just don't play all these games. Like most people, I don't play every single game. I don't play all the same games everybody else play. But I still play games, goddamn it. We ain't gonna keep making this lie. That game was mid.
Biggie don't play games. What?
That game was mid, simple.
But on to other things. I want to just touch on this real quick before we get into the last topic, because this one's probably gonna be a good little wrap up. Predator Hunting Grounds. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought that this was gonna be a game that was going to be, blood, and from the sake of like the early shit that I was seeing. But I had seen this new trailer. This does look like fun, and I remember we had a whole bunch of speculation on this because I did bring it up before about what we're possibly going to be able to do playing this game. Now, it looks like this game is going to be essentially like a Dead by Daylight, Friday the 13th type game where, it's basically you versus them type stuff. Your whole purpose is to get the hell out of the forest and make it to the chopper. As Predator, I'm supposed to hunt your bitch ass. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm all for it. Because this looks like a content game that's gonna make for great, funny moments. I'm here for it.
Is it on PC?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, we finna get it.
I think this is gonna be on PC. It does have like a little PlayStation thing, but I think it's gonna be on PC if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that PlayStation's gonna just get it first. But as long as they have like the written express consent of the original developers or makers of Predator, we should be fine. That way we don't run into the same issue happened with Friday the 13th where they basically had to stop making content for it because yeah.
Can we not bring up that game? Because I definitely bought it and was disappointed that there was nothing else added.
Yep.
Listen,
so
as
it's gonna be
long
on
as
PlayStation Epic Store. That's why I seen the Epic Store.
As long as it ain't a Nintendo game, they'll be alright. Because Nintendo, they gonna hit you with that. You got 24 hours to take this down, and we're gonna take your ass to court.
Yep.
We'll let you make the choice.
As long as they actually have, like Will said, rights to make this game and didn't just be like, hey, let's just make a Predator game.
But what's crazy is, man, other people be making better games than Nintendo, man. We just keeping it a bean.
I mean, yeah, we ain't talking about them. We talking about this game that better have the consent and legal forms to say, hey, we allowed to make this game.
All right. Well, give me a second because I gotta let my old lady in the house. Xbox Series X.
Hey, Will,
Fellas.
before you leave, the next thing I'm putting in Twitter,
I blog is how I got it. Whatever. Yeah, y'all handle that real quick. I'll be back in a second.
Ooh.
wait, what are we talking about?
Xbox Series X.
Rambo, you want to go? Because
You ain't feeling it?
I'm telling you, I'm more of after 2K has taught me a valuable lesson of wait and see.
Listen, right now, Xbox is already winning next gen and it ain't even dropped yet.
I mean, yeah, as of right now, but it's Xbox. This is companies we talking about. Look at just being Xbox. This is companies we talking about.
Listen,
Companies always fumble the bag at some
Xbox
point.
has always been the more bang for your buck company.
Yeah, but
Let
like I
me
said,
tell
they
you.
always end up fumbling. Not just Xbox, Sony does it too. All these companies end up fumbling the bag at some point with some stupid idea.
Yeah, but the idea that they implement now ain't stupid.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that they keep on that same. That's why I'm saying wait and see, because they could
I
announce
mean,
some shit where it's like, hey,
it's not up to it. To be honest, it's not even on Microsoft no more. It's on It's on the actual game companies. It's
I
not
saw
on them.
Microsoft to get these
No, it's
companies
not.
to make games.
Hold on. No, I'm talking about their new service that they're adding that allows you to have a game on Xbox on any of your generations and be able to play it on the new console. That means when stuff with 2K, when that comes out, you can buy it on your Xbox One. And then when the new console come out, you don't have to buy it again.
By the way, Cyberpunk 2077 is actually doing that.
Yep. If Sony does not do this, they're going to lose this generation if they don't do it. And and to be honest, I don't see Sony doing it.
Considering on the high horse that they're on right now, you never know. Because I only think they only did that for what, GTA? Think?
No.
Think so? Maybe.
I don't remember.
I don't think they did.
I think they did it
They
for
made
just
it
one
cross
game.
save. They made it cross save.
Oh, that much, yeah. But I remember I think they did it for one game.
No. They made it so it was discounted when you bought it on the next console.
There we go.
You still had to buy it again.
There we go. All right.
BS. Like, I don't see Sony hasn't even gone the route of putting their games on PC yet. Y'all niggas, we all know they still gonna try to push this PS Now. They're saying the game they're gonna be backwards compatible, but I guarantee that's gonna be through a subscription. Man, listen, dog. At this point, if Sony ain't telling us nothing, I'm riding with Microsoft, dog. Or I'm sticking with my PC. Because I'm just tired of getting fucked in the ass, and that's all Sony is doing.
No Vaseline?
If we're being honest.
No Vaseline on a freaking hot summery day.
If we're being completely honest, yeah, because I mean they haven't really told us anything. We basically have to wait until their little conferences they're gonna have around, in like a couple weeks or like a month or so. I don't remember. I gotta look up when that PCS thing is up so we could stream that, but that's besides the point. As far as the whole Xbox and PS5 thing goes, Xbox actually came out swinging, telling us, the specs, what they plan on doing. The studios that they have acquired, things like that. They're basically the only thing they gotta do now is just tell us what games do you have to make me want to purchase your console,
and the price point.
That too. But I mean, depending on the price point, anyways, I honestly don't care. Most due to the fact that I have a computer. I'm literally upgrading my computer already, so I'll be fine.
I'm a console. I'm a console nigga regardless. So like, I'm gonna get it.
Like it depends. Like Xbox has that thing like crazy for me to actually buy it. I mean, if it has backwards compatibility between 360 still and some of the one games, things like that, maybe that's a strong maybe. But everything else comes out to the PC. Like everything that they release on there comes here. Like they have like a whole 1-to-1 thing, which I'm okay with, and that's something I actually really like. But like as far as PlayStation, like I do agree with Rambo. Like they got to cut the shit and start making they shit to PC. Like they're taking baby steps towards it, like little tiny ones. But if that price point ain't right, if they on some BS where if you have a PS4 and you bought the game, then you just don't get like the digital upgrade free, like how Cyberpunk is doing it. This is all like y'all on your high horse. You're on your high horse. Time to get knocked down.
The closest they've got is right now. Like I think earlier today, someone found a PC port that they're making a PC port for Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay.
That's the closest.
And there's that rumor that the online's going to be free for PlayStation. That's that rumor too.
Yeah, we'll see about that bullshit.
Oh yeah, I'm calling cap until further notice because I know they made.
Oh no, it could be free.
You think so?
But it's just gonna be that PS3.
I don't think it's gonna be free only because they have made. I want to know like the earnings that they have made off of PS Plus this console generation alone. It's
Well,
got
I'm
to be.
saying
most
it could be.
consoles and
I'm
stuff
saying
make-
it could be.
That's where they get their money from, anyways. The subscriptions.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot what. Oh, it was actually the GI podcast they were talking about
I
it.
also will say if the internet, if you can play online for free, they might have some other subscriptions that you might have to pay.
Well, I look at it like this.
Or they're gonna raise the price.
GI actually talked about this. I think it was Ethos who mentioned it, where he watched a show where the dude was basically talking about how everything is basically turning into like a subscription-based type of market, where a dude, like a businessman, like went in to like get investors and things like that, and he had like an invention or something like that, and they basically asked him, all right, well, how do we keep making money on this? I don't remember the actual technical term for it off the top of my head right now, but like basically, how do we basically keep getting money off of this one item? He's all like,
Recurring sales.
something like that. But he's all like, no, you just sell it and then that's it. And they basically laughed him out the room. We're basically going to like where everything is a subscription base.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at, you know, how we watch television, not even television, but like streaming services now, like both gaming and just in entertainment overall. All that shit's about to just be like the new norm where like where if you actually buy something and that's it, that's gonna be like a unicorn.
It's just worldwide in general. It's not just gaming because I do music, obviously, y'all know. But a lot of the plugins and stuff that I want to get, they're subscription based. Like there's this one called Arcade. The only way to get it is to pay. It's cheap. It's like $5 a month or something, but it's still like a subscription based service. I can't just buy it outright and have it.
Yeah.
You ain't
So
lying.
a lot of, in the future, I'm not going to be surprised if almost everything is subscription based besides hardware.
I wouldn't be surprised if your hardware is fucking subscription.
They can't do subscription based on hardware.
Shit, them niggas be like, nigga, you ain't paid just subscription. Your graphics card is getting downgraded.
Or it could get shut
okay.
down somehow because of the software. Because you gotta remember, you gotta install the GeForce software to get that bitch to run properly. Anything is possible.
There's still people like,
I ain't putting nothing past
honestly, like me and my mom, there's still people like me and my mom where it's like, we rather, like, especially with something physical, I'd rather just own it and know I don't have to keep paying.
I feel that.
Oh,
I felt
There's
that way
still
about
a lot
games.
of people out there like that.
I felt that way about games and shit like that, but now it got to the point where it's only like a game that I really, really like need and want. Like Kingdom Hearts, I gotta have that physical. Tekken, I gotta have that physical. Like those, yeah, but other games in general, like 2K, I don't need that like physical.
Oh no,
anymore.
I'm not talking about the games though. I'm talking about the hardware. Like if they said that, like say the Xbox X Series and the PS5 were a subscription thing, like you could get, like you were renting the consoles.
I mean, shit, Rent Center does that already. That is a thing.
Yeah, no, it's a thing, but it's not like a thing where it's like that's the only way to get it.
Oh yeah, but
That's what I'm saying. Like hardware wise, that I don't think you're going to be able to get away with hardware wise saying you have to rent this out.
I think
Because then there's going to be a company out there that's like you can just buy it outright and they're going to make more money.
I think, yeah, but that's business though, because the way that they might end up finessing it is at the like when it's all said and done, it's all about lingo and trigger words and things like that. So when a company does pull up and say, well, here's our subscription base, you get this, that, and that, and what we can do for you, I know because I worked, customer service, know where the phone. When you tell somebody or say what I can't do that, but what I can do for you, it's a trigger word because then it's immediately conceived as, oh, you can do something for me? So no matter what I tell you, you're going to like it.
See, I don't know, stuff like that. I'm gonna keep referring to my mom because my mom's in like more of the business stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how she kind of has to talk to people.
Right.
And so she knows those trigger words, and I've learned those trigger words from her. It's like certain things, having to read contracts and stuff. Certain things, it's like after a while, it's like I see what you're doing. Like even I think it's not just me. It's most of my siblings. Like even like when you go to a restaurant, certain things like I'll go let the manager, like we will let the higher ups know. Like, they ain't letting nobody
These are facts, but I mean that's a select
certain
few
things that
compared to
people
like the
say,
masses.
Yeah, but it's like certain things people say. I personally, I'm not saying everybody because, like you said, there's definitely a lot of people out there where you say, but what I can do for you, because I've had to do that too.
Like I said,
Target.
Like I said, my G,
What I can do
common
for
sense
you
is not all that common.
I know. And it's annoying.
If it was, everybody would have it, bro.
You feel me?
I know, and I know. Trust me, I know. But it's just annoying sometimes, man. You know it is.
Oh, it's very annoying.
You really just be sitting there like, they really make you this dumb, huh?
There's no, we're not arguing about stupidity. We're just thinking like me and Rambo on the same page. Like anything is possible when it comes to business. Because you got to think about it like this:
possible.
We are essentially paying the same price that we used to pay for cable and just streaming alone now.
That's because there's so many streaming services.
Let me hit him with one that applies way closer to home than he realizes. You know, Apple be really selling us these outdated ass phones so we can upgrade to a new one and then start sending us updates to our phones so they start picking up and then we have to buy a new one.
I've been known about that.
They got sued
but
and it was proven.
That's our point. They will do
They will do shit like that.
These companies can't be trusted.
Like, don't forget the whole net neutrality thing as well.
I'm never saying
the song is out, by the way, Biggie.
But I'm not saying, I'm definitely not saying there's a trust, there's no company I trust out here. I'm saying, personally, in my opinion, I don't think it would go well in general if everything hardware was just like a rented like type thing, like a subscription based thing.
Right.
I don't think that would go well. I don't think that would last long. Software wise, like just digital stuff, I could definitely see that happening. Like, I could definitely see like Fortnite, especially because that's kind of how the battle pass is,
right,
becoming a subscription based service.
I feel like it's a matter. I feel like we're gonna have to wait and see. I'm not gonna say it's a matter of time. Anything's possible though. I'm not ruling it out because I never thought I'd see the day like where I don't have cable.
Yeah, that's because. But all right, so I can make an argument for that one. You wouldn't have had to see the day that you wouldn't have cable if the shows were still hot.
There's that. There's definitely that.
Because a lot of the stuff we used to watch as kids, when they tried to bring it back, and we were like, "Oh, we're gonna watch it," and you watched it, and you was so disappointed.
Well, I mean, shit. I remember Cartoon Network played all my favorite shows from Hanna-Barbera and all like the OGs that we talked about, right? And then when I got older, around 6th, 7th grade, Cartoon Network started doing like like the new age stuff.
Yeah.
And I wasn't into that. But then there's this channel called Boomerang where they would literally play the shit that I grew up watching. But then and then people started watching that, but then they fucked it up and they started playing the new shit on Boomerang. I'm like, I came to Boomerang to watch my old stuff, not this new shit.
Yeah, but it's that we gotta appeal to a younger audience to keep relevant.
I'll tell you who in they bag with that.
Fuck them kids.
Nicktoons, my G. There's Nickelodeon, and then there's Nicktoons. Yo, they got the My Life as a Teenage Robot,
Hulu,
Cat Dog,
Facts,
Real Monsters,
big classic.
You know what I'm saying? They got that nigga Invader Z,
all-time favorite on Nickelodeon.
You know what I'm saying? They got the OG Rugrats every morning, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Yeah, heard
You'd love to see it.
Real quick, I know we talk about that stuff, but I'm looking at the stream, and as a person that likes Xbox, I am so tired of seeing Forza in these trailers. I don't give a shit about Forza.
The community's huge.
Their community's huge, and it's annoying, dog, because I really feel like even though their community's big, I still feel like most of Xbox, like, I don't give a fuck about Forza.
Well, that's because you want Midnight Club.
Yeah, you want that. Like, I ain't realized how much I love racing games again. How much I really missed racing games until I played Need for Speed Heat.
You're welcome.
Facts.
I still want a new Midnight Club.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, Biggie. So, Pete, as far as
it's not
the musical part, I understand. Need for Speed Heat is probably the closest you're gonna get to a Midnight Club. B. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know it's not the same, but like
even gameplay wise, it's not the same.
Of course, it's not the same. That game came out on what, PS fucking 2?
No, I'm talking about even like Need for Speed back then. Obviously, they were completely different games. If we're gonna be honest, it's not the same.
But I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about Need for Speed Heat.
Yeah, but even so, it's not gonna be the same. If they came out in the Midnight Club, it'd play completely different.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. If they came out with a Midnight Club, it wouldn't be the same.
It wouldn't be the same if it wasn't like the same people working on it. But
I mean, that company. Who is that? THQ?
THQ and EA.
Rockstar? No, it was Rockstar.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it damn sure was Rockstar who made Midnight Club.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good luck with that.
That's why I'm like, I understand why it's not out because their biggest games are making them a lot of money. So I understand.
Yeah, Rockstar San Diego and London. I'm pretty sure London is no longer open.
No,
I definitely understand why they're not making the game anymore. They didn't try to because GTA, boy.
Billion.
Exactly. That game has been hot since before I can remember that GTA was a thing. Still, the original story that I heard of why GTA got so big is still hilarious and kind of concerning at the same time.
No, Rockstar London was just so it must have been San Diego.
They said that pretty much husbands were the ones buying GTA to punch women in the game because they couldn't punch their wives. I was like, yo, this is a real thing?
Hey.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta let that shit out.
I mean, ooh. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen at all.
I'd want one, but I understand why it wouldn't happen.
Nah, it's just neither one of those companies has made a game since Grand Theft Auto 5. And not even... They didn't touch... They didn't even touch Red Dead 2. They didn't touch Red Dead 2.
So that means that they're probably putting all their assets just like into those specific games for like those
that's what
franchises.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I understand why it wouldn't come back because as much money as you make off of just two, did they make two or three games? I forget. But I know Red Dead and GTA. I feel like there's one more I'm forgetting.
What, Red Dead and GTA? Those are the juggernauts right there.
Yeah, but because of those two games and how much money they generate on a yearly basis now, because both of them generate a lot of money on a yearly basis.
I'll say the world.
I understand why they would put. Yeah, I was gonna say I'd understand why they wouldn't really be working on either bringing back any old game or working on a new game. Even though I would love to see Rockstar try out a new game.
I do. I agree with you. But
or bring back an old one that was Heat that they just randomly stopped working.
We're gonna have to wait out and see what happens, I guess. But until then, we're just left in limbo. Xbox Series X got their specs as well as what they plan on doing for the most part. We just gotta wait and see how that plays out.
All them teraflops, baby.
Hey, yo, relax. PlayStation, it's on you at this point. But that's all I got on my show notes. Y'all got anything else?
PlayStation over there saying it's cold outside. Hold up, let me warm up. Xbox just on the table.
Yo, facts. Nigga said, hey, PlayStation said it was cold that night.
Hey, yo, you need to relax, bro. But Biggie, what's your closing statement, bro?
Closing statement is I want another Midnight Club, but I understand why I won't get one. I play these games, just not all the same games that they play. Don't let them fool you.
He full of shit.
I'm really not. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Yeah.
All right, Rambo.
Hey man, I'm saying, make sure y'all use that can of Lysol, man, and
make sure y'all wash our hands.
Hot.
All right. Well,
Take care of y'all chicken. You know,
and your mentals.
and-
Word to
and your
Marshawn
mentals.
Lynch. That shit was hard. I really ain't got nothing else to say, folks, except for if and when you get your tax returns and you do have some money, make sure that you actually, get stocks, diversify that portfolio, and can have your money work for you. That way you don't have to rely on tax returns every damn month every year to ball out. That's all I'm giving you. That's free game right there. Something short, sweet, to the point. But this was One of Those Games Podcast, episode 65. I was your host with the most, Woozilla. Hope you guys enjoyed. This will be available on all platforms, Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And if you are listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure you rate this thing 5 stars. And leave a review that we can get boosted up in the algorithm. That way we get more listeners, things like that. More support for us means more content for you, and everybody's happy. Love y'all. I'll catch y'all later. We out. Peace.